question on probability. The question is here in the typewritten font. Alright, so a survey is conducted by traffic police found that 8% of motorists consume alcohol. So I will just summarize this entire statement by this mathematical symbol. Probability of someone consuming alcohol is equals to 0.08, right? Consuming alcohol before driving. Okay, so it is known that the probability of a motorist who does not consume alcohol and gets into an accident is 0.115. So I summarize it in this statement, equals to 0.115. And notice one keyword for this sign, this symbol, intersect, right? It means no, the instance where no alcohol intersect with the accident is N. Alright, this word N always stand for this N, intersect. So then show that the probability that motorist gets into an accident, given that, when you see this keyword given that, alright, it always means this symbol where accident given that does not consume alcohol. Whatever is given is behind this vertical line, right? This vertical line stands for something given something. Alright, is equals to 0.125. So given that a motorist, again you see that this word given, that a any information that is provided to you for you to find out the probability is given. Alright, so if sometimes they may not write given, they'll say that it was told that, or anything else that have the same effect will suggest that this is actually a kind of probability we call the conditional probability, where the statement whatever information is given is the condition. So this conditional probability, so that a motorist consumes alcohol before driving. So given that if he's 7 times more likely to get into an accident compared to one who does not consume alcohol. So if the person given that the person consumes alcohol, the probability that he gets into an accident is 7 times compared to one who does not consume alcohol. Now, he told you that he doesn't consume alcohol, right? And both of them gets into accident, but if you consume alcohol, it's 7 times more likely than to get into accident than if you did not consume alcohol. So therefore, and this conditional probability can be changed into these formulas. That means probability A given B is equals to probability A intersect B over probability B. This is the formula for conditional probability that you need to use. So then equals to 7 multiplied by 0.125, which is the information we have here. So when reading a question like this, it's important to get all the English down into the mathematical statements, so that it's easier for you to just apply the formula and get the answer. Alright, and so we are asked to draw a probability tree diagram, or if you have any other method, find the probability that a randomly chosen motorist got into an accident. So you draw the probability diagram. So since 0.08 consumes alcohol, and therefore 0.92 did not consume alcohol, they have to add up to a probability of 1, because a person either consumes alcohol or don't consume alcohol. There's no in between, right? So then after he consumes alcohol, if he gets into an accident, and after consuming alcohol does not get into accident, so this is the case, right? This is this probability is probability alcohol intersect with no accident, for example, right? So across the the probability at the end of the branch is the probability of, for example, this one is A, this is B, then this is probability A intersect B. This is A, this is B prime, then this is probability A intersect B prime, right? So this is always a case. Okay, so then after that we will find probability. So how do we get all this? So basically we read the information from here first. So no alcohol and accident. So no alcohol and accident, this is the probability that we have. And accident given no alcohol is 0.125. This one we cannot represent in the diagram yet, right? So what we do say, then we have, since we have here from just now, right, probability alcohol is 0.08, so I'll just bring 0.08 multiply to the 0.875, which is 7 times 0.125. Alright, it's 0.875 multiplied by 0.0, I get 0.07. So the probability of accident and alcohol is this, right? So it's 0.07. I've calculated, so I calculated this. So then the probability here add to the probability here must give you the probability here. So I take 0.08 minus 0.07 to get my 0.01. This is the information obtained after I take 0.08 minus 0.07 to get this. And I have 0.115 because probability of having an accident is equals to 0.07 plus 0.115, because here we have gotten accident and alcohol using the Venn diagram. This is the part where it's both accident and alcohol, so it's 0.07. And we know that from earlier part, accident and no alcohol is 0.115. So I have 0.115 plus 0.07 will give me the probability of an accident, right? And is 0.185. Okay, but this information is not represented in this diagram. Doesn't matter. So we have you have this diagram yet. So then what is the random chosen motorist got into an accident? That is just 0.07 plus 0.115. These two branches add up, because these two branches are those branches that we have at the accident. So 0.07 plus 0.115 will give me probability of an accident. We answer to part 1. So second part of the question is motorists consume alcohol before driving. So given that he got into an accident, whatever is given is behind the line, right? So given that he got into an accident, what's the probability that he consumed alcohol? What's the probability that he consumed alcohol given that he got an accident? So use the formula again. Probability A intercept A given B is probability A intercept B. Probability A given B is probability A intercept B over probability B. So probability B is the part 1 answers, so 0.185. So probability accident, okay, probability accident is 0.185, and probability accident intercept with alcohol, we just need to read from the branch. Accident here and alcohol. So it's this branch. Accident and alcohol we have found earlier to be 0.07. So we just put 0.07 here. So 0.07 divided by 0.185 is just 0.378. So that leads to the answer to the final part. And that's all for this tutorial.